Hi, I'm John Lockwood from John Next Door and Crafts 2, and this video tutorial is a quick one to show you how to fill the new glue bottles, the fine tip applicator glue bottles from Crafts 2. Because if you're using the Craft Artist glue, and it does depend on which glue you use and the strength of it, you may need to add a little bit of water to get it to flow properly. So one of the benefits of the Craft Artist glue is it's been made with a high level of acrylic in there, and that means that you can use it to make your own decoupage glue or get a really strong grip. So just to go through the glue bottle to start with, the glue bottle will come like this, and to fill it you just simply unscrew the white top in there. Just to show you the parts inside, you have a screw-on lid which has a pin fitted in there, and the pin slides all the way down the actual fine tube. So it will actually make sure, if I show you here, can you see that that pin fits exactly in? And of course when I do this at home it's no problem, but for filming it's never difficult, it's never easy, should I say. So just screw that back on, and that helps to keep it airtight and stop the glue from drying out. But if you notice, if you can see in there, you can actually see that the pin comes further down the tube than the tube is. That's really important because that makes sure there is no glue sitting inside that tube. You've also got this purple section that you can unscrew, and this actually holds in place the hypodermic, which is the section there that has the tube in it. So if you do find that this gets a little bit clogged or that you've overworked it, you can actually remove that section and clean it, and you can clean each section of the tube separately. But you'll notice it clicks into place. We make sure, I find it easier to unscrew the purple section and put that back on, and that way you can see where your pin is to make sure that the pin fits in and it screws on. So to fill the bottle, when I'm using the Craft Artist glue, I use a little bit of water. So all I've got here is a little bit of normal clear tap water, nothing special, there's no Perrier or anything in here. And I've got a little bit of a Crafts 2, I can't remember what these are actually called. It's almost like a pipette, thank you. So all I'm going to do is add a little bit of water in. So this is probably about 3 to 5 mils of water. Okay, I don't know if you can see that one. There we go. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to add another pipette in. So I'm adding around 10 mils of water into a brand new one. Okay, you can always add more later if you need to. And then I'm simply going to add in the glue. So I'm going to use some of the Craft Artist glue. I've got a new bottle here. What I'll actually do is I will use the applicator. So this is a brand new bottle. So I just need to cut off the top. Give the glue a good shake as you would do with normal glue. And then I'm simply going to add the glue into the bottle. And you can just rest this on top and let it flow down, but the Craft Artist glue is a very thick glue. It's made with a high level of acrylic, as I said, which means that you get a lot better value from it. It works a lot better. It lasts a lot longer because you can, as we're showing, water it down. So let's just add some more into here. The bottles actually take about, it's just over a third of a normal bottle of glue of this size. And I found my glue consumption since I've been using this has dropped drastically. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that your bottle is completely filled up. If you have it running at about sort of a third or 2/3, you'll find that it won't actually flow very well. So we make sure the lid's on, and then we give that a really good shake. And what you're doing is you're dispersing the water out amongst the glue, and you'll be able to hear and feel that it's actually got a little bit more viscous. It's got a little bit thinner. And then all we have to do, I'll bring in a piece of black card. You may find the first time you get a little spurt out that's very watery, like that. Okay, after a while you find then that your glue just literally flows, and I'm not having to squeeze hard on this at all. So I can add the tiny little dots, I can go around a square, and it flows very, very freely. Now if you want to refill your bottle, so here we've got one, so this is one I've just made new and filled up. So if I take one of my existing bottles that's starting to run down, and I'm not sure if you can see this, but it's run down about, no, probably about a quarter, okay? But I may find that this is actually getting a little bit difficult now to run. So all you actually do is open your bottle, and again, I'm using a pipette and just normal water. And this time I'm only going to add a few little drops in. So I probably added 8 little drops of water into there. I then take my Craft Artist glue and again just top it up. So I'm adding that until I've got it nice and full. You see, the bottles take a lot more than you think they actually do. I'm simply going to add my lid back on. Make sure every time you unscrew, you're unscrewing this white section here. Okay. So again, I'll bring in another piece of black card. I give it a really good mix. Again, just to make sure. Unscrew the lid. Pull my pin out. A little bit of residue there. And again, I may find at first I get that little bit of water, but then after that, this flows really easily without me having to squeeze. And it's literally the lightest touch I'm using. So that's all you need to do to fill your bottle fresh, and also to refill your bottle and keep it nice and topped up. And it will flow better the more glue that's in it.